Oh, damn. Or I can just select a culprit right away? What do you mean, read again? Oh. Are you serious? I don't... Okay, let's say it was George and Maria for some reason. I mean, it has to be either that or Balor. The dining hall was locked up. Of course there is a lock on the doors of the dining hall, but they usually remained unlocked. I knocked, but there was no answer. Well, I mean, I'm already stuck. I have no idea. Man, and today Zemon is not here, of all the days. Yeah, one evening. I don't... Like, I don't even know the first one already because it was locked from the inside with a master key and only the servants have them. But at the end, every servant is dead. So that's already a contradiction to me. And like... So, okay, I mean, if each of the children confirmed the death of their parents... But this is only the parents dead. And it was already mentioned that they were all dead. So it's not like one of them could have actually been... How could I even sort them by character? Secret's a way to be killed. I'm just trying to think it from the end, like backwards. Because there's only 3 people left at the end. Only these 3 are left. And it said that the corporate does not die. So it can only be one of these 3, or 2 of them, or all 3. Maybe Balor's lying. Like, what if it's all 3? But okay, Klaus also said that it's clear that no one is hiding. No chance of... So nobody could have been hiding in there. That means they probably locked the door after committing the murder. I want to jump back to the end of this. Like, what are my other options? Oh, I can just check purple. My character. Maybe that makes it easier. Oh, there's a next page as well. Can I select more than one? I can. Okay. So what happens if I actually get this wrong, which is probably what's going to happen, because I don't know. Is there anything you want to check, Christian, in case you have any idea? At least we have this cool music here. Man, of all the evenings for Simon not to be there, is the worst. He would have probably really enjoyed this. So I just had a thought that if who confirmed that Jessica was dead? Was it Nanzo? No, it must have been one of these. She probably died instantly. Yeah, I don't know. These purple statements are quite a problem. We know that they're statements important enough to be on par with Red Truth, but they also contain the culprit's lies. Even the dumbest idiot wouldn't try swallowing a roll whole if there might be a needle inside. Indeed, if we accept the purple blindly, there's no chance the truth will come to light. A roll with a needle in it, I like that analogy. Isn't that from Higurashi? This precious vital information might all be wasted thanks to one tiny lie. I guess that was an onigiri. Just which lines in this vast collection of purple have lies in them? Just thinking about it makes my head hurt. Then why don't we try spinning the chessboard around? Oh? What do you mean? It's simple. Forget which ones are lies. Let's concentrate on finding out which ones must be true. Are there any purple statements that we know must be true? That's what we're looking for. We'll look for people who couldn't possibly be the culprit. If we can do that, then all of their purple statements are the same as Red Truth. I see. Instead of searching for the culprit, we'll start by searching for those who couldn't be the culprit. It's a simple and fundamental strategy. That's it. There's got to be someone, so let's look through it carefully. In other words, you've got to start from square one, huh? Let's see what they can do. Well, I mean... Hold on. I'm just... Huh? Why are they not dead? I mean, I know it's his first Twilight, but... Then... They die later. So why are they not dead? And he is not dead either. Also, she isn't. Huh? Is this just selecting the culprit of the first Twilight? No, that can't be. Can it? Doesn't it have to be the culprit the same for all? Now I'm confused. Does it say something here about to select the culprit for the first Twilight? It doesn't. Then... Or maybe if I reach the 8th, it's gonna change. I mean, this was quick, right? No, still not. Huh? Then are we selecting the culprit for the first Twilight? That would be a big, major difference if we are or if we are not. So no one is hiding. Genji's master key is destroyed. I mean... Oh, I can't even click on those. Maybe they're not marked as dead because otherwise I couldn't click on them. Maybe the game is programmed that way. No, that does make sense. We could click on dead people before. Or maybe they're just red because they never said anything. Since they were the first to die. So this must be true. Everybody gathered in the dining hall, and all of the doors and windows have been locked, making it a closed room, and no one is hiding. And Genji's master key was destroyed. He got killed as well. So... Unless... I mean, there's still the question, like, maybe he didn't actually die, and the person who allegedly confirmed his death actually lied because they were both working together and he's not actually dead. Like, that counts for everybody who dies later. So I would always have to check who confirmed whose death. So who confirmed his death? The four cousins and Dr. No. So, she says Maria, Battler, George Neeson, and I all couldn't have killed Dr. Nanjo, but because she says that, does that mean she... What I'm getting at is that this, like, technically this must be a lie, because those are the only left alive at the end. Oh, now I broke the game. I don't know if what I say makes sense, but I would say that Battler, George, Maria are among the only who could have done it. So she says the opposite in purple. Doesn't that mean she must be lying and must also be? But they found her dead. But then again, I don't know. It's at this point, once I don't know. To me, none of these seem trustworthy because there's always the chance that whoever confirmed their death was lying. So the first hint doesn't really help me. I'm probably wrong in thinking this, but like what I'm saying is technically, let's say Jessica confirmed that she was dead, but actually Jessica is one of the people who is in on it, so that's not to be trusted. How can we know for sure that someone isn't the culprit? One of the rules is that the culprit can't die. In other words, though it might sound cruel, we can't trust anyone who's dead. Yeah, but I would say that we can't, because they could have faked the death. That makes it easy. Almost all of the characters were killed, so we can trust the purple of all those people. But it isn't quite that simple. There's the issue of people playing dead, which popped up so often even in our games. The bodies of all victims were examined, were they not? Nanjo even said with the purple that no one would make a mistake when examining bodies. If Dr. Nanjo is the culprit, then we can't even rely on that. Yes, so thanks. I had a hard time explaining what I mean, but Battler is currently explaining exactly what my issue was with the first hint. At a glance, it may look as though all the victims were examined, but all confirmations of their death are in purple statements. We can't be 100% sure. Then whose death can we be sure about? At any rate, let's check all the examinations over again. Let's look for someone who we can be absolutely certain is dead, in some way more reliable than these purple statements. It's also not helping that doing this live adds a lot of, like, time pressure to it. Like, if I was playing this alone, I would probably get pen and paper and everything and sit here for hours doing this. But that will be very boring on stream. How did everybody die again? I'm trying to think if somebody died in a way that makes it absolutely sure they were dead. So this is the soundtrack of me failing. Didn't want to connect that song to that in my head. But here we are. Because I cannot think of anyone where we could be sure that they are dead. Because I'm still stuck at whatever somebody says can easily be a lie. And I don't remember anybody who was found with their fucking head torn off or something. Did they ever mention how people died? They didn't even. Somebody said no one is going to mistakenly confirm a death, even non-Nunjos, is what I wrote down here. And that was... I think that was the second Twilight. Let me check that real quick, where it was said. Must have been something in purple or red. Room was locked, yeah. Or was it? No, I think it was in the first Twilight, wasn't it? Shit. It was after I wrote this down after the part that each child confirmed. Could be here now. No one is going to mistakenly confirm her death, even those other than myself. If we assume that somebody has been playing dead, then this couldn't be true, right? Which already puts Nanjo as one of the possible liars in my book. But then, most confirmed deaths just fly out the window. Unless he is not the culprit and this is not a lie, but then that means that nobody could have played dead. Because he says no one is going to mistakenly confirm a death, even those other than myself. If this is not a lie, then it's not possible that anybody played dead. Or if this is a lie, which would be more convenient for the whole mystery, then it means that he is lying. But in that case, I would have just found even less people to believe. I mean, I'm already not really believing anybody. And who confirmed his death? At some point I'm just gonna I just feel like selecting everybody. Except those thicks. What happens when I check it by chapter? Jessica confirms it. George confirms it. I don't know. Yes, I've got it. Bella, it's the narrated parts. We've been told that there are no... Oh, and the narrated sections. Narrated section. Oh, I just realized that too. Ben Costello announced it in Red that there are no lies in the narration. Oh, looks like they figured it out. They wouldn't get anywhere if they didn't. Are there any deaths confirmed by the narration? That would mean we can say for sure that the person in question is dead. I might have probably noticed that at some point, but it's because I'm streaming this live that I'm extremely pressured, and I cannot concentrate at all because of that. Because usually I would probably take my time here and sit here silently without commenting on anything and just thinking for minute after minute after minute, but that would just be not suitable for a stream. That automatically means they aren't the culprit, and on top of that it means we can trust they're purple. Let's look for deaths that are mentioned in the narration. Ones that aren't vague about whether the person is alive or dead, like X lying on the ground. Yes, let's read through it once more from the start. Oh god. You want me to read through everything again? So I have to check everything that is not spoken and not purple. I mean, this is not really... This is, the first Twilight doesn't make sense, does it? Because everybody is... Or is it? Oh, shit. I'm not even sure about the first Twilight. I mean, I just skipped through it, but... I immediately thought that they were all definitely dead in the first Twilight. But did it ever say that there? Oh, I think they said it in red at the end. Right? Yeah, I just want to see something first. No, it's... I thought I knew where something specifically was said, but it wasn't. I just tried to take the shortcut because I somehow remembered that they said in red that everybody in the dining hall was definitely dead, but apparently that was wrong. Stop speaking and show me narration. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. 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 Okay. Nice. Where do they stop talking? There. I guess this should be truth already. No chance of hiding. I mean, okay. Now we're here again. But was this even important at all? Because, I mean, the 6 people there didn't say anything anyway, so it's not like I need to check if they were dead or not, because they don't have any purple, they said, because they were treated as dead. Anything else that might be interesting? What about Natsuhi and Klaus? Were they definitely dead? So, yeah, then everybody got tired of arguing and they walked around. Very clever, genius thing to do. They never returned. So people went up there and checked. It just says they're lying sprawled on the floor. It doesn't say they're dead. Unless that's somehow more clear in Japanese. No, it just says that they're lying there. Spoken stuff again. Any more narration? Still spoken. I need a key that just sends me to the next iteration. Because if I click control, I might skip it too quickly. Hold on, that was probably the first one I really did kill 6 people. Okay, I remember that. But it didn't say that Natsuhi or Klaus were dead. It just said they lay sprawled on the floor, so I cannot treat them as dead. What about the next people? Shan Kanon, yeah. Talking. When are you not talking? Yeah, Kanon is gone as well. Didn't say it either. Not a great help so far, the narration. Hold on, isn't that what I just clicked on? Yeah. Okay, sealed everything. I mean, it says several close room murders had already occurred. Am I supposed to take that as everybody before this was in fact dead, or is it just narrating that that's what they thought? I'm not sure. Doesn't seem, that's not clear to me. Okay, what's it this time? Speaking, talking. So far, the narration has not confirmed anybody as dead. Unless I'm completely misunderstanding something. Oh, wow, for the first time. So Nanjiro is definitely dead. But then... Huh? Well, then nobody can play dead. Hold on, what? You know, if you want to take it really far, you could say She's asking how was he killed, and it says no one could answer that innocent question. You could say that could also be taken to mean that no one present was able to answer because nobody knew it, and then nobody was the culprit, but that cannot be because they're the only people left alive? What about Jessica? It was a gruesome corpse. So Nanjo and Jessica are definitely dead. Not sure if I should have gotten more than just the two of them and misinterpreted everything, but George Bella Maria couldn't have killed Jessica. So the narrations just said it themselves, but okay. But he says no one is going to mistakenly confirm her death, even those other than myself. So that already rules out anybody playing dead. But the narration also just said that these three couldn't have killed her. But the narration also said that she was dead. But it also said that the culprit couldn't die. So isn't that already a complete contradiction? To me, saying that nobody's going to mistakenly confirm her death. Oh, well, that doesn't rule out somebody lying about it, I guess. I mean... So we're back to the possibility of people playing dead. Second Twilight. Well, I guess now we can use Nanzo's confirmations to rule out who might still be alive. Second Twilight, he confirmed both of their death. That was Natsuhi and Klaus, right? My chapter? Yeah. That means Natsuhi and Klaus are definitely dead. I should write down all the characters and eliminate them from that. I guess I can already leave out those. Rosa, Maria, Chen, Kanon, Oda, Kuma, Sava. So now let's go through Nanjo's statements. So, first of all, I can eliminate Eva and Hideyoshi, Rudolph and Kyria, Genji and Rosa, because I mean, they never appear again. They don't say anything, and it even was said that the culprit for the first Twilight killed 6 people, and since there are no other people hidden on the island except the 17, they must be the ones that died. If that is already wrong, then I'm just fucked. No, I can pull Natsuhi and Klaus away as well. Fourth Twilight. I'm still a bit thrown off by the fact that he said that he didn't that the first 6 deaths were not confirmed by him. You know? Could it be that one of them is alive after all? Maybe I shouldn't rule them out yet. I'm a bit hesitant to do so. But then again, the culprit killed 6 people for the first Twilight. I think that's pretty much... It definitely said that. So, if one of them played dead, they still would have 3, I think. 3, yeah. 3. I'm still trying to see if there's any mistake in me thinking that these the 6 who died at the first Twilight are really dead. Like, for me, they must be dead, but I'm still, like, I don't know. Now I'm doubting everything. But they have to be dead because it was said that the culprit for the first Twilight killed 6 people. It's also making me doubt that it is true because it was said so vaguely. Could have killed somebody else, but that can't be because they were all together, right? So it has to be them. It's just that I wouldn't even know how else to confirm or deny whether they're dead. So they will just always be lingering there and be more possible suspects. But okay, I'll leave them here for now. Who was the 4th Twilight again? Okay, Shannon and Kanon are gone. And 5th would be these 2. Oda and Kumasawa died instantly, so can't be them either. And that's it. What about Jessica? She should be believable as well. She says George could not have killed Shannon. But that doesn't mean he couldn't have killed somebody else, I guess. And she also confirms that Goda and Kumasawa are both dead. But now I still have lots of people left. I can also delete Nanjo and Jessica. But that still leaves Eva, Hideyoshi. If we cannot rule out that one of them was playing dead and the whole sentence about culprit killed 6 people for the first Twilight meant something else, then we would still have Eva, Hideyoshi, George, Rudolph, Peter, Bella, Genji, Rosa, and Maria. Or if we do rule them out, we would have George, Battler, and Maria again. Right? Or did I do something wrong? Because Nanjo is definitely dead. He confirmed Klaus and Natsuki. And those 2 as well, and those. And then I'm back to... Yeah, then I'm back to the 3 cousins. So... that doesn't really... Unless... No, can't be. No, the 6 have to be dead, otherwise I wouldn't know how that could make any sense to say that 6 people were killed. So I only have 3 people left again. I guess since she was... Oh, she was killed. So I guess we can also trust what she is saying. And she also said... lying there covered in blood. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean they were dead. Genji is definitely dead. I guess he can definitely be ruled out. Jessica confirmed her parents? No, wait. That was later. Well, George and Bella could be lying, so that they confirmed it. And even Maria could be lying, so that doesn't really... So, if I still wasn't sure about the other 5, then yeah, I also couldn't eliminate any of the other 5. I could only eliminate Genji. From that. I don't know, why am I even checking these 3? I still can't rule out that anything that they say is wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have to cut this stuff for YouTube. I don't know. I have no idea. Look, the narration clearly says that Nanjo was killed on the 7th Twilight. Yeah, I have that. 8th Twilight, the narration clearly mentions Jessica's gruesome corpse. In other words, Dr. Nanjo and Jessica are definitely dead. And that means... proven that Nanjo and Jessica are culprits. And that means... all the purple statements are the same as Red Truth. Indeed, that's right. The pair gave each other a high five. Finally, they have found their first big clue. Safe flies on the roll with a needle in it. Discovered some purple statements they could trust. Let's try writing out Nanjo's and Jessica's purple statements. These are the same as Red Truth. We're finally getting somewhere. If we're sure that Dr. Nanjo isn't the culprit, then his purple statement for the first Twilight, no one's going to confirm her death, even those other than myself, becomes very important. In other words, no one will make any mistakes when confirming death. So anytime Dr. Nanjo or Jessica confirm her death, we can be absolutely sure that it's true. So anyone whose death was confirmed by Nanjo and Jessica cannot be the culprit. Uh-oh, looks like they're moving along. It's strange. I find it annoying that they're making progress, but if they did get stuck, that would just be boring. Okay, let's check their examinations, find some more characters who can't be the culprit. Indeed. Yeah, cool. That's already what I did. Okay. Unfortunately, no additional idea came to me. I don't know, I can't really concentrate on stream for this. I finished checking Nunges and Jessica's purple statements. People whose death were confirmed by those two are definitely dead. And that means they can't be culprits. Which in turn increases the number of purple statements we can trust. Yeah, I got that far as well. And start with Dr. Nanji, who confirmed the death of the victims in the second twilight on Kokausen or Natsui. On the fourth twilight, he also confirmed Shannon's death. On the fifth and sixth twilights, he even confirmed Goda-san and Kumasawa-san's death. Yeah, I took them off my list already. The number of innocent people has skyrocketed. In addition to Nanji and Jessica, we now know that Klaus, Natsui, Shannon, Goda, and Kumasawa cannot be culprits. It's not all. On the fourth twilight, Bancaster announced Kanonkun's death with the Red Truth. Yeah, I already eliminated him when I eliminated Shannon. Culprit can't die, so Kanon-kun isn't the culprit either. Nanjo, Jessica, Klaus, Natsui, Shannon, Kanon, Goda, and Kumasawa, all 8 of them are not the culprit. Oh, all of a sudden they now have 8 suspects less. It's only natural that they make it this far. This is where it really begins. Now the number of purple statements we can trust has grown tremendously. We're really getting into the thick of it. Yeah, let's check through the purple statements of the characters we've just proven innocent. I thought I did that too. I mean... Dynamo was locked up. Was unlocked with a master key. They were at least lying there covered in blood. Everyone gathered there. Each of the children from the death of their own parents. Angie was dead. Maria, I'm not sure what she says if that's true. Everything was locked, closed room. Not sure to trust Battle or not. Same for George. But Klaus also says no one is hiding. And Genji's master key is destroyed. That doesn't really... Oh, sorry. That room was locked as well. Unlock the door. Scroll on the floor. Not sure what about him. Grab both of the desk. No doubt that they died instantly. Windows closed room again is true too. All servants have an alibi. Well, I'm not really suspecting the servants anymore anyway, because they're all dead at the end. Although then I don't know how any of that could work. What about Maria? She says the stuff about the packing tape, but then Jessica confirms that. Also see if the dining hall was set by Battler. Don't know if I could trust that. But Nanja says they sealed the mansion itself. And they sealed the room, same time they left. Okay. Hold on. Oh no, that was right. They all went outside. Not sure what to say with George. He was forced to acknowledge that Shannon was dead. But if he is lying, maybe he was doing it together with her. Oh, but then comes Nanjo and says the same thing. And I think I already took her, yeah, I already took her off my list because of that. Nobody has an alibi except for, well, at least George definitely has one, because Jessica says it. Masaki was destroyed. They died instantly. Both dead. Don't know about this. The culprit would definitely get blood on themselves. So the 4 cousins couldn't have killed Goda or Kumasawa-san. Well, then it cannot be any of them. But they still could have killed somebody else. So I was about to say then I could trust everything the 4 cousins say. But who knows if they... Maybe they just didn't kill Goda and Kumasawa because somebody else did that, but they still killed somebody else. So I'm still not gonna trust Batlord George or Maria. And then... he's dead. Maria, Batlord George, and I all couldn't have killed Dr. Nanjo. Yeah, because could be somebody... one of the servants. Still. But then again, none of the servants are left in my elimination table. I only have George, Batlord, and Maria. So well, since I don't know whom to believe with these 3, I can pretty much ignore that. But the only thing I arrive at right now is a contradiction, nothing else. Because after I eliminated everybody I thought was dead, definitely dead, I only was left with George, Bella, and Maria, and it was just said by Jessica herself, who's supposed to say the truth, that none of the cousins could have killed Nanjo. Which would mean one of the servants should be alive after all. But Shannon was confirmed by Nanjo, Kumasawa and Goda was confirmed as well. So, what the fuck? Maybe Rudolph Mercurio played dead after all, and Batlor is together with them, and he pretended to confirm their death. But then I don't see how it makes sense to say that the culprit killed 6 people in the first Twilight. Unless they killed somebody else who was later found, but that would only make sense if somebody was missing until later. But they all were together, right? I mean, not all the time, but they definitely witnessed each other. Did I miss something? I mean, these 2 were confirmed as dead by Nanjo. She was confirmed as dead by Nanjo. They were confirmed as dead by Nanjo or Jessica. And the narration also told us that Jessica was dead. And he is dead. And dead. Alive. But allegedly none of the cousins could have killed Nanjo. But then that means one of the 6 must have been alive after all. But then I have no idea how... Where is it? How this statement would make any sense. Since it says they really did kill 6 people. I mean, it's not like... At one point I thought maybe they already killed Natsuhi and Klaus as well. No, I'm not Leonard. Like, because of the 6 people who were killed in the first Twilight, I had the idea that maybe 2 of them were not really dead, but like Klaus and Natsuhi were dead instead. That will make sense if they hadn't been present during the first Twilight, but they were present there. Like, all the people who got killed later were present during the first Twilight, so it's not like 2 of the people, or 1 of the 2 of the people in the first Twilight could have played dead. And the fact that 6 people were killed refers to somebody else who was found later. Because after the first twilight, everybody still interacted with each other. Everybody was still alive. I kind of feel like an idiot for just clicking on hints all the time, but the only thing I arrive when I put together everything I was told to put together so far is a complete contradiction. Confirmed as dead, confirmed as dead. Then those two were confirmed as dead, as were these. And the sentence about 6 people having been killed by the first twilight, I don't see how it makes any sense if it was anybody other than these 6, because we don't have more people on the island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yeah, there's 70 people. And that means I only have these 3 left. But then Jessica says that none of the cousins could have killed Nanjo, and then that's a huge contradiction there, so I must be doing something wrong, so I don't know what. Klaus Natsuhi Shannon, Kanon Goda Kumasawa. I've looked through the purple statements for all the people we just proved innocent. Yeah, and as a result, we've proven that Genji-san isn't the culprit. Have we? Yeah, I mean, yeah, because he's dead. After the first Twilight, Kano announced in a purple statement that he confirmed Genji's death. It clears Genji of suspicion as well. So now a total of 9 people have been proven innocent. Things are going pretty well. Alright, it looks like Shannon's and Kumasawa's purple statements confirm that the 6 people of the first Twilight all died. Yeah. You shouldn't accept that so easily. Yeah, because he only said they were covered in blood. I did notice that, and I still noticed that it only said the culprit killed 6 people, but it didn't say whom. Why not? We can trust Shannon's and Kumasawa's statements, can we not? Yeah, right? If you're sure they aren't culprits, why can't you trust their purple statements? Kumasawa-san, for example, only said they were lying there covered in blood, so it's not clear whether they were alive or dead. We can't call this perfect examination of the 6 victims. Shannon speaks of those 6 in a different way. She says each of the children confirmed the death of their own parents. In the dining hall, that means George, Aniki, Maria, and I each examined our own parents. However, we haven't proven yet that any of those 3 are innocent. Yeah, I got that far as well. Oh, I get it. Shannon's words prove that the children confirmed each of the 6 deaths in the dining hall, but they don't prove that the examinations those kids performed were legitimate. That's it. Since we can't deny the possibility that the kids are lying, we still can't remove all 6 people in the dining hall from suspicion. How troublesome. Those 3 other survivors will live until the end. Since they are alive, that makes it impossible to prove that they are culprits. Battler, George, and Maria. While these survivors are very likely to be culprits, it's probably also hardest to prove them innocent. At any rate, it looks like those 9 are the only ones whose innocence we can be sure of thanks to their confirmed death. From here on out, it'll just be pure reasoning based off the purple statements of the 9 we can trust. Nanjo, Jessica, Klaus, Natsui, Shannon, Kanon, Wada, Kumasawa, and Genji. All we can do is read through their purple statements once more. Yeah, I did that. Things are going to get hard starting now. That's what I've already noticed. Let's steel ourselves and take a short at it. I'm finally starting to feel like a real mystery. Yeah, but I went through their statements, and the conclusion I arrived at was a contradiction. So I'm sorry, but I don't know. Hey Beato, I found something interesting. In this chain of crimes, master keys can never be used. Come to think of it, the group of 9 innocent people includes all 5 servants, doesn't it? Only the servants can use master keys. They can't hand them over to someone else. And since people who aren't culprits themselves can't assist culprits, the master keys can't be used for crimes. Since it's been guaranteed that all 5 servants are innocent, we know that the master keys have nothing to do with the crimes. Yes, that's right. And that makes this even more troublesome, correct? All of these closed-room murders, every one of them must be constructed without any master keys. No. Spin the chessboard around. This just means that they can all be constructed with tricks that don't involve master keys. I see. So we have the first Twilight, the closed room of the dining hall. The second Twilight, Natsuhi's closed room. And starting with the fifth Twilight, the closed room of the guest house. It seems we must look closely through those again. Let's read it through once more carefully. All the servants are innocent. Master keys can be used. Let's think through it again with that in mind. But... Huh? I mean, okay, the first one might be possible if one of them played dead. Right? Yeah, but if I keep reading the main text, this is gonna take forever. I think. I don't know. I mean, basically, I'm thinking more and more that it can only make sense, and if somebody of the 6 people at the beginning was not actually dead, but I just find that completely impossible to combine that with the fact that it said 6 people were killed. And then afterwards, I thought everybody was together all the time. Everyone was shaking them desperately. Oh. All died instantly. Well, I'm not sure if I should trust that. All of us are here now. See? I mean, he says that. I mean, he doesn't say it in purple, but still. She even says dead. It keeps saying they killed the 6. It doesn't mention the names, or does it mention the names at the beginning? Oh, it does here. Yeah, well, in that case. And yeah, there's no way to log up from the outside, so I'm basically kind of convinced now that one of the people must be playing dead, but I cannot reconcile that with the fact that they say the corporate killed 6 people on the first Twilight. I cannot think of any way to make that work. And I feel it kind of pointless to keep thinking about the other murders unless I first solve that contradiction, because then I'm just thinking about things that might already be based on something wrong. No one else has an alibi either, yeah. Well, I want to check once more what it said about what they were all doing afterwards. Everyone returned to the parlor. And what about... where is it? I just want to go back to the main menu. It's a bit... what was I looking for? Yeah, okay. Definitely killed 6 people. Oh, no, I'm stuck in Japanese. But then I'm stuck at that point. I don't see how I mean, I'm kind of convinced now that at least one of these, well, not Genji, but some of these 5. What do you mean? I'm kind of convinced that one of these 5 must be alive. Because I don't see how any of that would make sense otherwise, since Jessica confirmed that none of the cousins killed Nanjo. So somebody else must have killed them. I went to the how did I get that red text? I went to the second Twilight and checked corporate of the first Twilight. Oh. Oh. Well. Because it is mentioned after 2 more people died. I see. Hold on. Hold the phone.